It's your girl Felicia. Hi, Felicia. Today I'm gonna make some shrimp tacos. It's getting close to Disney and I'm thinking about those delicious shrimp tacos that they make. And I'm gonna come sort of close to what they make, and I want to share this delicious recipe with you for you and your family to enjoy. With no delays, let's get to it. All right, the first thing we want to do, we want to make the mango salsa. Yes. And I have my mangoes here and my red onion and my red bell pepper. But the recipe, I'm going to include it down in the description box. And so I did use 2 whole mangoes. And I had, I bought 4 today. But I'm going to put this aside. And so we're going to get us a little serving bowl. And you want to use your diced mangoes. And so we're going to have that's 2 to 3 ripe mangoes cut into cubes. So I'm going to pour this in my serving bowl. Next we're going to add the red bell pepper. And you can use a medium, but I'm not going to use the medium, so I did have 3/4 cup of red bell pepper, and you want to make sure you dice them up. Then we're going to add some red onion. If you want to make a big one, you can. I'm going to put it down. You can have the red onion. This is a medium, but I only going to use half of it, and so I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of red onion. Put that in there. Then next we're going to add in our cilantro. And so this is going to be a 1/4 cup of fresh chopped, finely chopped cilantro. Then you want to add some jalapeno pepper, but you want to make sure you remove the seeds. And so I did find me a little small one. Y'all, I bought one out of the grocery store, and this was 8 cents. And I'm not going to use the whole one because I just cut it in half. And I'm going to put this in. And you can not leave it in. You don't have to add it to it. Anything you don't want to add, you don't have to. So that's all up to you. And we want a juice from, I got my lime here. And I need to pull my bowl up because I'm sorry, you all didn't even see that. But I want to add in my lime juice. And this is just lime juice from 1 large lime. And it's about, so I'm going to add in that. And you can add in more if you're up to it, because I may add more. I'm going to have to taste it and see where I need to go with it. And you also want to add you some salt to taste. So this is you don't have to use the pink salt, the Himalayan salt. So that's mostly what I use sometimes. It depends. And so we're going to stir this up. And you can add black pepper too if you want to, but I'm just going to add in the salt, and I'm thinking about adding in some black pepper. But I'm going to combine this, and once you got this all mixed up, you want to at least let it sit for at least 10 minutes. So that's why I'm going on a mixed amount first, but the longer it sits, the better it is, because you're going to make sure you enhance those flavors to get the overall taste to it. And I'm going to close this up. And I'm going to put this in my fridge so I can get ready to go to my next step. And the next thing we're going to do, we're going to make our chipotle mayo. All right, this time I hope everybody can see what's going on, because I wasn't paying attention to the camera, y'all. Just take it in love. But next I'm going to make this chipotle mayo. This is delicious. I got my little serving bowl here, and we want to add in our mayo, and this is a half a cup of mayo, the kind that you like. So I'm going to add this in. And I tell you, whenever we do get a chance to go to Disney, I be one of those tacos. I was like, hey, let's go get some tacos, and everybody in on for it because it is just that good. And so I'm gonna try to come close to it. And next we're gonna have 2 teaspoons of chipotle adobe sauce. And if you can't find it's all blended up, because which this is not. And I had used this in one of my other recipes I had shared with you, and you can just use that and blend it up. So I'm gonna use 2 teaspoons. And it depends on, it's really is spicy. So you may want to have like maybe 1. So that flavor taste will be up to you how much you want to put in there. And now next we're going to add 2 teaspoons of fresh lime juice. Add that in. 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. That was trying to stick. 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder. Yes, everything is 1/4 teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm using Himalaya. You can use table salt. 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Now, I'm using my black pepper now with this. And we're just gonna mix this together. I'm gonna bring this over to my camera so you can see, because y'all taking it up, and you want to mix this well. And so it is ready. That's all it takes. Have all your ingredients together. It may take quite a bit to prepare, but it's working. I'm gonna put a lid on this, and I'm gonna set this aside. And the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna saute us some shrimp. All right, before we get ready to saute our shrimp, we want to season it. And you can just season it with salt and pepper. I have some Himalayan salt and some black pepper, or you can use some tahini. And so I add parsley flakes, and it's gonna be 1 tablespoon. So I'm not gonna use my salt. I'm gonna use this tahini. It's really good. So some of y'all already know about it. So I'm just gonna season it. I'm gonna use some pepper. Just sprinkle some on, and some tahini. And the parsley flakes. And I'm gonna probably add some more. I just want to mix this in. And you want to season it well. Up to your liking. I'm going to add a little bit more tahini. And if you want to add the salt and the tahini, that's up to you. I know you don't want it too salty because this tahini has salt in it. So I'm just going to choose to leave that out. So now we're going to get ready to saute this shrimp. And you can use a pound shrimp. I'm not using a pound because I'm not going to make that many tacos, but the recipe is going to call for a pound of shrimp. But use how many you want. And these are jumbo shrimps. So that's how it looks seasoned. All right, let's get ready to saute this shrimp. And I want to give a shout out to Miss Joyce White. She gave me a tip when it comes to me using my skillet so I can get it even cooked, because this is a very large skillet. And she told me just use both of my eyes, and that's how she cooked. So I'm gonna use both and put that in the middle. And I was like, thank you so much. And I love tips, y'all. You can never just get to a place that where you can't never learn. And so I thank you for all the tips that people send me, or when they watching my videos. And I want to thank you all so much, because everybody sometimes can do a little bit more improvement. Just like somebody told me, put a cloth under my pan, so it wouldn't be moving around this much. And I thank you all so much. So there's 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I just want to say I thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. So we're going to get that. I got it on medium heat. And I'm going to switch this butter around. And let me get ready to put my shrimp in. And you want to cook the shrimp anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes on both sides till it's pink. Have that little pink color on it. So when she had inboxed me, you know, on the comment, and I do try to read all of my comments, and if I get back to them late, take it in love, y'all. Take it in love, because I know I be doing a lot of other stuff too. And so when she told me that, y'all, this is no lie. When I read it, I was in my bed reading, and I jumped up out the bed and went to my cabinet, and I pulled out my skillet, and I turned on both eyes, and I was like, wow, that's good. That is really good. And Joyce Wright, thank you for that tip. And y'all, it's really good. So I'm gonna let this cook on both sides for 2 to 3 minutes, and I will be there. All right, these are ready. I'm gonna turn this off, and you can see the shrimp, the sauteed. Let me turn this back stove off. So, you know, these are ready to go. And the next thing to do is to have the flour, sauce tacos. And you can just make them, you know, get ready to put it together and use the saucepan. But I'm going to toast mine a little bit. So I'm going to get ready to move this to the side, and I'm getting ready to toast my tortilla because I want it crunchy. I forgot to add my garlic inside of my shrimp when I was frying them, sauteing. So I'm going ahead and sauteing me some garlic. And I got my shrimps right here, and I'm just going to put them in there just to have that garlic taste. And also I want that garlic inside of my taco, which this is, you don't have to add garlic when you sauteing your shrimp, but I like it in mine when I'm sauteing. So these are sauteed, and I'm just going to put my shrimp in there and just stir it around just to make sure my shrimp get that garlic flavor to it. They already cooked, and the stove is off, and just to make sure I get that flavor in it, because this all will be going inside of my taco. All right, I got my skillet with me, and I got me a saucepan. And the other day, I just said yesterday, I use both. I use one, put one in the saucepan and one in the skillet, the little skillet. And my skillet right here is 8.5 inches across, and my sauce pot is 7.5. And the soft tortillas right here, it's 6 inches across. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you about that, but I'm gonna use my saucepan, and you don't have to. You can use your skillet, and I'm just gonna do one at a time. And I'm gonna put me a little olive oil in the bottom, just a little. So that may be about 1 tablespoon, I guess. I didn't measure it out. Just poured it in there, and I'm gonna just take my little brush and put this little oil around, because I want a little crispy to it. You know, it's gonna, you don't have to put in the oil down, but I am. And I'm gonna turn my heat on medium, and I just want to get it brown a little brown. And so, how many shrimps I'm gonna put in my tacos? Last night I put 4 in there. You can put 3, but I put 4. And I had made me 3 shrimp tacos, and I had 4 in each one. And you can put 3, like I said, it's up to you. So I got my heat on medium, and I'm gonna just put that down in there. You see how that fit in there? You can use a big skillet or a big saucepan or pot or whatever, but this is non-stick. That's why I'm just using it. Turn my heat off, and I'm gonna fold it while it's in here. How about that? Fold it. Got a half fold. Then I'm gonna get it out. Just like that. That's much better. You know, sometimes you can teach your own self more little tricks. And I'm just gonna lay it right there, like that. I'm gonna do one more. Turn the heat back on. Turn my heat off. Lift this up, and this is number 4. So I got me some toasted ones, and now we're going to get ready to add our fillings in. All right, I got everything together to make my taco, my shrimp taco, and I have to do my red cabbage. And see how I found a little one, y'all, a little red cabbage. And I'm gonna just cut this. And this gonna be for my slaw. This is gonna be just the cabbage and nothing else. So I'm gonna cut me some off thinly. Just gonna add a little. And I'm just gonna cut this off like that, however you wanna do it. I'm gonna use the pieces. I'm not gonna use all of it, so you don't have to cut up that whole cabbage. So I'm breaking me some off. It's like a garnishment also. It's gonna give it that little crunchy texture to it when you get ready to eat your tacos. So I do have me some here, and I did make me 6 because I have enough shrimp to that I did cook for each one, and one I'm gonna have 3 in them. So we're gonna get ready to put this together. Get a little chipotle, mayo, and you can spread it on both sides. It's up to you however you want to do it. I'm gonna put me a little cabbage in there, the red cabbage. And if you want to add some cheese to it, you can. It's up to you. And this is like I'm doing the can like I sort of like had at Disney, so that's what I want to get at. So I'm adding maybe like 4 shrimps. Or you can put 3. Then we're going to add some of this mango salsa. And it's been marinated in the fridge. And you can put how much you want to put on there. And there you have it. Your shrimp taco. This is delicious. And you got that crunchiness. And you don't have to, you know, you can use it without putting it, toasting it. You don't have to. And I'm going to make the rest of them up. And I'm going to have me some delicious shrimp tacos. Well, I am done making my delicious shrimp tacos. And here they are. And if you'd like to have this delicious recipe, just look down below in the description box. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And anytime that I might stream live or upload a video, just hit that notification bell. And as always, have a blessed and wonderful day. This your girl Felicia. Bye.